Hello, PACE 111 class. It's Steve. I hope that you're doing really well. I wanted to just do this really quick video regarding our week number 6 assignment that is due this coming Tuesday on industry career trends. So I thought in case any of you were kind of hitting a roadblock as to what do we mean by career trends, I would provide some questions that will hopefully get you thinking in the right direction. So, with that being said, I wanted to share these different career trend or different questions with you that you can consider exploring if you're really struggling to identify and research industry career trends. So, the first approach you can take is to think about technology and do some research on how technology has impacted your career field or your industry. Now, under the current week number 6 module, we're giving you links to CareerQuest, Vault, several other resources that you can be using to research career trends. I also, I think it was last week, posted an announcement video for some additional career resources such as the Occupational Outlook Handbook and ONET Online. So those are also good resources to be using as you're thinking about researching trends in your industry or career field. Another question you can consider is the skills that are in demand for your industry or career field. So you can be researching what are the skills that are in demand for my future career path. What are those skills? How might I go about getting those skills? This one should be really easy for you because most of you for our week number 5 assignment, I think it was the assignment or discussion, I think it was a discussion, had to already research what are the skills for my career path. So you can think about trends again from that concept or construct. Another one I thought about was the pandemic. How has the pandemic changed how your industry functions and operates? If so, in what ways? So you can think about how has COVID-19 impacted your industry or career field? What's the expected growth in your industry? A great resource for that's going to be the two that I just mentioned earlier, the Occupational Outlook Handbook and ONET Online. If you're having trouble finding what the expected growth of your industry is, I would recommend using either or both of those resources. How does your industry support diversity, equity, and inclusion? So there's the whole concept of cultural literacy and all of the changing demographics that are happening in the United States. How is your industry being shaped by diversity, by the fact that our communities are more diverse and such? And finally, what are opportunities for continuous learning or training, or what does your industry require in terms of continuous learning and training? For example, the last time I taught this course, it was for computer science students. And so computer science has a really pretty strong requirement for continuous learning and training with all of the updates that are taking place in computer programming and such. So some of you, health sciences is pretty broad. Some of you are psychology. Some of you thinking about healthcare administration. And I think we might have wellness expert or two in the group. So again, you can research trends from the standpoint of what is the lifelong learning requirement for my industry. So I hope that this helps a little bit if you're really struggling to identify potential trends related to your industry or career field. Thanks so much for listening and have a great night.